Today we're checking in with Steve McElroy and Stephen Van Duzen, our co-owners, co-ranchers, and neighbors at McElroy Farms, about our grass-fed program.
What we want to do is try to spread our message of regenerative agriculture, and in our case it's raising cattle. We're going back to letting the animals manage themselves. We just are helpers.
Well, I was asked, you got to go take feed out to your cows? I was like, no, vice versa. I got to take the cows to the feed. You know, when they're out here moving them, you know, they're solar powered. When you take them off the land and put them in the barn, you know, you turn them into a fossil fuel powered, because you got to start up a tractor and bring the feed, and start up a tractor to plant the feed, and let alone the, you know, what tillage does to the environment.
Our rotational program uniquely allows at least 21 days of rest between grazing on each paddock of our pasture. But that's not the only thing that regenerates the soil and the ecosystem. We also have to look at how they eat.
When they bite the grass, you know, they pull on it, and the vibrations, you know, wake up the grass and signal it to start growing.
The tugging on the grass also vibrates the ground, which wakes up all the microbes that are in the ground. It stimulates all the living things, either plant or animal, in the ground.
The droplets on their nose put a bunch of culture on the ground. Then them stepping on it to pooping and peeing on it. That's all. Say if you could record it, when we cut a hay field, take this same type of grass, we cut it with the hay bind, and then take one that the cow bit off and watch it over a couple days. The one that they bit off will grow this much blade of grass, and the one that the mower cut, you know, will barely have grown any.
All of these plants evolved from being eaten, and that's how they've evolved. That's how the system works. It's just a speck in time now, in modern time, that we've changed agriculture to manipulate it. And we're just trying to go back to the way everything evolved, so it'll work on its own by itself.
And it's free.
Yeah, very important point.
We haven't planted any seeds since 2013, probably. I mean, the cows pretty much tell you when they want to move.
And the debate on beef being bad for the environment is absolutely how you raise them. And what we're doing is helping the soil. You can't do it without animals. You can't, a vegetarian burger, you gotta fertilize the vegetables. Vegetables are really tough to grow without a lot of fertilizer and herbicide and labor. And they just manage themselves, and they improve the soil. I don't understand why people aren't jumping on this. This is the answer to what we're facing now.
We started this so we quit, you know, taking everybody's hands out of our pocket, and we done pretty good at that so far this year.
Check out our other videos, especially the one on our free choice mineral method, where our cattle actually keep their own bodies healthy and balanced all year round. We're just learning as we go, but we're always happy to answer questions. Check us out on social media or at McElroyFarms.com.